So there was this one quote that is said, don't just play on your phone, program it.
Telebort, educate for future.
Hi, I'm Jun Shen and I'm 15 years old. I'm from Georgetown, Penang, and I'm currently in Program G in Telebort. So I feel Program F, I had a really fantastic experience in that program because I learned a lot of new things. I learned a new programming language, Python, and then I learned the packages in Python like NumPy, you have pandas, you have matplotlib, and then afterwards I just learned the data analysis process. There are actually 3 main steps. That is data cleaning, data manipulation, and then in the end you have data visualization. You need to put the data up in like graphs and charts, and then in the end I actually learned how to do a report in which I have to detect the trends and the patterns in the data, and then in the conclusion I have to bring up all those trends and then just influence decision making.
Yeah, that's good to know. So you mentioned about Python. Can you tell us something about Python? What is Python?
So Python is a new programming language that actually a lot of people actually learn it now, and it is actually simpler to code rather than the other coding languages I've learned like HTML, CSS, and then JavaScript, and then Svelte, because it's a bit like English, honestly. You just have to type everything, because back in the days where I learned HTML and then CSS, JavaScript, I have to type in a lot of symbols, but for this one I don't really have to type in a lot of symbols. I just have to type in words. So I would say I had a really fantastic experience, very marvelous experience in Telebort, partially also due to the instructors. The instructors there are really helpful. They are really supportive as well. And what the instructors do is that whenever I face issues in my code, then they don't just spoon feed me. That's really good, because they actually train all of us to be like a problem solver, a very good problem solver, to solve problems by our own first. And then whenever I face issues like bugs and stuff like that, they don't tell me the solution first. Instead, they just give me a bit of hint. They give me hints so that I can think of the solution myself first. But if I still get stuck, then only they will reveal the solution. I have to say, favorite instructor, that's a really tough question, because the instructors in Telebort are really good, but if I were to point out the best, then it will be Teacher Nas and Teacher Yongsheng, because they actually guided me for most of my Telebort journey. I joined Telebort ever since March 2019, so that would be 3 years and 8 months. Because Telebort, they have got a team of dedicated teachers. The teachers are really helpful and supportive, as what I said earlier on. And then another thing is the content the content of the programs of Telebort. It's really interesting, it's really vivid, it's also it encompasses a variety of things in coding. At first when I joined Telebort, I went to fundamentals of creative computing, that is Scratch. Then afterwards I moved on to app development. Then following that I moved on to web development, that is front end and back end. Then afterwards I moved on to program F, that is data analysis with Python. And now I'm moving on to program G, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning.
Are you excited to learn about it?
Yes.
It's very exciting, right?
So I would like to create helpful websites and applications in order to have access to people all around the world and then solve their daily problems in life. So I think coding can help train my logical thinking skills. So that's why after I learn coding, then I can think in a faster, a more efficient, and a more logical way. And then afterwards, coding also helps me equip myself with very important soft skills like planning, design, collaboration, presentation, and evaluation and reflection. I think these soft skills are very important for the future. So what inspires me to code is it's not a matter of what, but it's a matter of who. And who inspired me to code is Barack Obama, that is the former president of the United States. So there was this one quote that he said, "Don't just play on your phone, program it." Well, I do face challenges from time to time. I do face like a lot of bugs, a lot of issues with my code, be it like in Scratch, app development, web development, and Python. But then the good thing is that the instructors are always there, ready to assist me in any way possible. And then through all these issues, I can also have a deeper understanding in the code. In the coding language, Python, HTML, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much to the teachers here in Telebort. They really did their job very well, and hard work pays off really in the end.
Oh, the hardest project that I did was actually the final project for Program F. Yes, the final project I did for Program F. It was a group project. I was teaming up with my best friends Trishi and Bernard, and then so what we did was to we actually got like the film data, like how much a film earns worldwide, and then what we did was to try to analyze the data, try to figure out what are the factors that makes a movie successful among film goers in the 21st century. And then we actually encountered a lot of challenges, especially in the data manipulation part, because we were having a hard time trying to get the Python to display the data in the way that we intended. But it was thanks to Teacher Nas and Teacher Yong Sheng who came in and assist us in the best way possible that made the project a success in the very end. Well, I do have a few friends in school, quite a few friends in school who are actually interested in coding, and some of them are already learning in Telebort. And just to cite an example, that is Rishi, that's my best friend in my class. I actually have two favorite projects in Telebort, and the first one is the e-greeting card that I learned in the earlier programs. So this e-greeting card, I find it a very environmental friendly and also a cost effective tool. It's a very useful tool because I can use it for a lot of occasions. Like for one occasion recently, I actually wished my friends happy Deepavali. I also used it to wish people happy Chinese New Year, as you can see here. And then also I used it to send my appreciation to my teachers in school.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a very long message.
Wow, so what was their reaction when they saw this?
Actually, he was very touched, and he actually according to him, he actually cried. But I'm not sure whether that's true or not, but I honestly think that's true, because considering the content I made, and yeah. So I actually, not just one teacher, but a few other teachers, like this and this. But I think the best one is still this one, because like the message is the most meaningful one out of all. And the second project is none other than the final project of Program F, which is also the hardest project I faced in Telebort. So the codes of the final project, as you can see, it's quite long, but this is the graph. So these are all my favorite projects that I created in Telebort.
Okay, nice to see all your favorite projects. Thank you for sharing it with me here today.
Yeah, so I would like to share a quote from a very famous person called Winston Churchill. So he is the former Prime Minister of Great Britain. He was Prime Minister in World War II, and then afterwards he got elected out of office. Then he returned to become Prime Minister of Britain again. So what this quote says is, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So to all of us who are out there pursuing our dreams, remember, failure is not the end of the world. Actually, what matters is that you have the will, you have the determination, and you have the grit to continue and persevere in terms of making your dream become a reality.
Wow.
So yeah, that's all I'd like to share to everyone.
Wow, that's really nice. I've never heard of this quote before, but that's really inspiring as well. Thank you for sharing that quote. And yeah, you are also really inspiring to other people as well. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in this interview today. Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks, Ms. Katsuni, for
Yeah.
holding this interview. I'm very glad to be interviewed by you, and bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Have a nice day.